Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 25th Annual President's Day Tournament. We're in Phoenix, Arizona at Pinnacle High School. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, alongside my camera operator, Michael. And the action has just gotten underway with this match between the Sparta Premier and the Concorde Fire. Sparta out of Sandy, Utah, Concorde Fire out of Atlanta, Georgia. And Sparta Premier in the blue uniforms and the Concorde Fire in the white. Ball heads towards the net. Coming out and making a nice save there is the goalkeeper, Aaron Rokic. Just a second, I'll get you the lineups for both of these teams as we watch the action unfold here. Beautiful morning here on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2004. This is the first game of the 25th Annual Tournament here in Phoenix. And that ball goes out. So we'll start with the rosters for the Sparta team, again in blue, coached by Rennie Liam, manager Ed and Ava Malouf. Number 10 is Marco Angelo. Number 19, Adam Bulow. Number 5, Jason Dem. Number 6, Kevin Flynn. Number 18, Billy Harlow. Number 2, Damian Malouf. Number 1 is Max Malmquist. Number 7 is Michael Moreno. Number 8, Niall Ortiz. Number 6 is Josh Questright. Number 12, Travis Richens. Goalkeeper, as we alluded to earlier, was Aaron Rokic. Number 4 is Spencer Rose. Number 13, Kenzer Stott. Number 14 is Brandon Oots. And number 3 is Wesley Wagstaff. And it's Concorde now controlling the ball here on this end of the field. And out of bounds across the back line over towards the far corner. And so Sparta will have the goal kick coming up. Strong kick off the leg of Rokic. It goes across midfield. Both teams scrambling with the ball. Sparta showing some nice footwork here as they move the ball slowly into Concorde territory. Concorde defense trying to get into those lanes, and they'll clear the ball up and away from the net towards midfield. Sparta, though, comes back the other way, taking control of the ball. Marco Angelo, number 10. Passes it over to his teammate, number 8. Niall Ortiz. And that ball will find out of bounds over on the far side. Sparta will throw it in. Concorde Fire out of Atlanta, Georgia. Colton Aubrey, number 21. Jonathan Collier is number 16. Matt Genovese, number 19. Bobby Zimmerman, a guest player on this team here for this weekend tournament, number 13. Trying to find an angle over on the far side, number 15. Juan Carlos Nandi, but the defense for Sparta is able to close the lane. They stop the momentum, the ball goes out, and now it's going to come back the other way. Shot goes right towards the net. Coming out, making a nice stop. Goalkeeper for Sparta, Rokic. So as we go back and forth, continue with the rosters. Derek Kempf, number 2 for Concorde Fire. Juan Lopez, number 5. The goalkeeper, Jimmy Maurer. Number 15, Juan Carlos Nandi. Number 7, Will Nixon. Number 23, Kevin Sawchak. Number 11, Riley Sumter. Jordan Utley is number 36. Justin West, number 12. Masoud Rochandel is the head coach. Ryan Austin, the assistant coach. Now, as we've allowed both of these teams a couple of minutes to get to know each other, the action really starting up, both teams settling down, trying to get their passing games in order. And now breaking free, running into some traffic, number 12. Justin West tries to get through that Sparta defense. He can't do it, though. Defense holds. Whistle, and this is going against Concorde, so Sparta will have the ball. Now they're at midfield. The ball goes across. Now over in the far corner. Battle for the ball between number 5, Juan Lopez, and number 2, Damian Malouf. Damian is able to come away with it. Now it goes back to number 10, Marco Angelo. Trying to center the ball. Defense, though, for Concorde in the way. And they'll bring the ball back. So early on here, Sparta trying to wear down the defense of Concorde as they continue to put the pressure down on this end of the field. And they'll have a corner kick coming up, so their first opportunity for a score here early on in the first half. Both teams set in front of the net. Very strong kick right in front. It's going to be headed right into the back of the net. And it's Sparta who will jump out on top over Concorde here. They take a 1-0 lead early in the first half. As they use that corner kick we had just alluded to, put the ball into the net. It was centered perfectly. And there was nothing the defense for Concorde could do. Travis Richens with the score. And it's the underdog team taking an early 1-0 lead. And now it'll be interesting to see just how this Concorde team out of Atlanta will respond to that goal. If they put some quick pressure on the defense of Sparta. And now they'll try to break it, but it'll be just a little long and an offsides. Trying to sneak into the back there, number 23, Kevin Sawchek. But he was a little too far deep. Called for the offsides, and now the momentum swinging for Sparta Premier right now as they have the lead and the ball. And they've been controlling the action here for the last 5 or 6 minutes of this match. Now sort of a very strong kick off the foot of number 5, Jason Dam. Sparta defense getting back. A lot of blue jerseys now as they'll hold the momentum. Number 12, Justin West, trying to get around. Now is a shot heading towards the net and coming out and making a nice stop. Aaron Rokeach with another nice save. Quick whistle. That goes against Sparta, and so Concorde has the ball. Free kick is high into the air. It's right in front of the net. There's going to be a scramble for the ball, and it's going to be headed in. And it's going to find the back of the net. And quickly, Concorde will tie this game. And for Concorde Fire, number 11, Riley Sumter heads the ball in. Just past the outstretched hands of the goalkeeper, Aaron Rokeach. So we're tied at 1 quickly. So this match shaping up to be very good here this morning. The Sparta team has been very impressive with their ball control, their handling. Now moving down the near side of the field, trying to center the ball. Malouf was streaking towards the net, but coming out the goalkeeper for Concorde, Jimmy Maurer, as that ball went right to him. Now trying to spread the field is Concorde, but the defense for Sparta again steps into the lanes. They'll take the ball away and send it back towards the net. All by himself over there. Number 2, Damian Malouf. Ball just a little bit too strong. And it goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Maurer, once again. And as the action moves over to the far side, Concorde had the score just a few minutes ago off that free kick, but they are having difficulty bringing the ball up across midfield, and it's a Sparta team who has dominated this end of the field so far. as they look for another score here. Getting away from one defender, number 14, Brandon Oots. The ball will come back out, and now the defense for Sparta's got to scramble to get back. Two blue jerseys are there. Adam Bulow and Wesley Wagstaff got back on defense, stopped the momentum of this Concorde team. And for Concorde, throwing the ball in, number 36, Jordan Utley. And again, this Concorde team trying to spread the field and spread the defense of Sparta thin. But Sparta keeping their troops right in the middle of the field, almost in a zone, not allowing Concorde to get around them. And the ball will go out over on the far side. Now in the corner, trying to handle the ball, number 15, Juan Carlos Nandi. Can't get around a couple of defenders. Now he'll center the ball, cross field pass. Off to Jordan Utley. Nice takeaway on defense by Sparta. Damian Malouf shadowing number 5, Juan Lopez. Ball comes away, and it's Sparta Premier again with the ball right in the middle of the field. Moving upfield now, number 12, Travis Richens. Richens has the goal here today. And making the save is the goalkeeper, Maurer. Very strong kick across midfield. Gets away from the pack. Now it's a foot race to get to the ball. As the goalkeeper comes out, the ball is cleared away. Nice defensive play.
Nice run, Justin.
And the Sparta team will breathe a sigh of relief as their defense was able to get back. And now, throwing here on the near side. Kevin Sawchak looking for an opening. Now he'll go to the near side. Back to him. Lopez. Over to Utley. Utley's trying to center the ball. Now he'll crossfield pass. Again, the defense for Sparta is where they need to be. Crossfield pass doesn't have much on it. It's going to be stolen away by Sparta. Now they'll bring it back. Throw it across midfield and away. So, very lucky that they get out of that exchange there without giving up a goal. And as this game wears on, and we're still tied 1-1, and this Sparta team realizes that they can play with this Concorde fire, they will gain more and more confidence. So this is shaping up to be a very exciting match here. Lopez now looks upfield, passes it up as he found an opening. It's going to be headed towards the corner. On defense, that was Jason Dam. Right in the middle of the field. Sparta trying to slow the ball down. They will. Upfield again, nice. Jason Dam over here on the near side has been very busy. And I think the Sparta defense starting to wear just a little bit on this Concorde team. As it's obvious, Concorde trying to spread the field, trying to move in with their long passing game, and it's just not working so far. They're tied 1-1. Now moving right in the middle of the field, but it's a mistake. Lopez recovers. Now he'll go towards the net, and his shot's going to be just a little bit high and over the top bar. And it'll go out, and so Sparta will have the goal kick, and they'll be able to clear the ball away.
Nice shot, walk up. Good fire, maintain control.
Goal kick high into the air. It's taken and stopped by Concorde. So they'll keep the ball in the center of the field. They'll try to center it again up to number 15, Juan Carlos. Seems to be running this team. Utley now moves up in the middle of the field. Now a pass over to the far corner. Defense for Sparta gets back. A lot of blue jerseys are there, swarming the middle of the field. Nice footwork, but nowhere to go. And the Sparta defense is able to hold. So number 13 was in deep, Bobby Zimmerman, but he had nowhere to go. And the blue jersey's taken away. Change of direction by Maloof. And now a scramble for the ball on the far side. A whistle as it goes out, and it's going to go against Sparta. So Concorde will have the ball over on the far side, just below midfield. Utley now. So again, Concorde looking to head towards the net, but a nice steal. Great defensive play by Sparta here on the near side. Now they'll bring it back. They've got two players isolated here in the near corner. It goes out, and Sparta will have the ball. So as we move towards the end of this half, Travis Richens and Brandon Oots over here on the near corner. And they'll try to put their team into a position to take the lead. Very strong throwing, comes in high, bounces around. Sparta still has it in front of the net. Left-footed kick, very strong. Too much traffic there in the middle, and it's cleared away. Right at midfield, and it's Concorde coming away with it. Now streaking down the far side, but just a little bit too long for number 23, Kevin Sawchek. Kevin very quick. He likes to break away from the pack there. That pass just too strong.
Get the ball, Justin. Let's go. Come on, fire. Here we go.
Sparta clears it away from the net, but taken by Concorde. Now they move towards the middle of the field. Number 21, Colton Aubrey. Some very strong legs on this team. Sparta just trying to keep Concorde away from their side of the field. Again, trying to spread the field. Nandi on the far side. Now upfield it comes. Too many blue jerseys are there as they get back on defense. Cleared out by number 5, Jason Dam. Now over the far corner, it's Concorde again. They look towards the net. Ball is centered high into the air. Just hits the post and will find the back of the net. Whoa, I don't know how he did it. Coming out of nowhere. Sawchek takes a crossfield pass, and his shot will hit the post, the near post, and go right into the net. And it's 2-1. Concorde leads Sparta. Very close game. And although Concorde has scored the last 2 goals, both teams very evenly matched here this morning. This Concorde team trying to break down the defense of Sparta. Sparta has been there so far. Again, Lopez. Nandi, Juan Carlos Nandi over on the far side. Now again it's centered. Goes off the hands of the goalkeeper, Rokic, and he can't handle that one. It'll find the net. And quickly it's 3-1. Concorde with the lead. And that ball had some mustard on it. Went right through his hands. Very quick. Sparta traveling from Utah. This is the first game of the tournament. And if they can get a quick score here before the end of this half, they'd still be right in the thick of things. They came into this match a pretty heavy underdog against his high-powered Fire team. But they've held their own. They scored a quick goal. They find themselves trailing 3-1 right now. So as the throw comes in over on the far side, Maloof changes direction once, twice, and the ball goes out. Sparta will still have control, and they still have an opportunity to put some pressure on this goalkeeper, Jimmy Maurer, try to get another score, cut into this lead. They trail 3-1. And as Maloof tries to head towards the net, the ball's taken away. Concorde with it, but we'll see if they're able to bring it up across midfield. Utley. The ball will be cleared, but nobody back there for Concorde. Coming out, Rokeach will save it. Now he'll look upfield. Tries to find an opening high into the air just past midfield. And goes out over on the far side. We're definitely in the desert here of northeastern part of Phoenix, suburb, near Paradise Valley. Pinnacle High School. And over in the corner, the ball goes out, thrown in. Again, the defense for Sparta is back. Concorde trying to center the ball. They can't do it. It's cleared. Stepping into the lane, the defense for Sparta. They take the ball away. Now they're scrambling for control of the ball. And as Utley tries to move upfield, a whistle goes against Concorde, and so Sparta will win the battle there that time. The pass will find its way out of bounds, and so giving the ball up is Sparta. Concorde has it, but the Sparta defense, the 3 goals that they've given up have been very quick scores, right on the end of some very long crossfield passes, almost as though Concorde they did execute those plays perfectly. But otherwise, the defense for Sparta has been very solid here in the first half of this game. And they've shown some offensive skills as well. Now as they move towards the net, we're going to get a whistle, a late whistle, as Maloof had hit the ground. He's still on the ground. And when they sort this out, we'll see where they will set the ball. And so taking the kick for Sparta. High into the air, and it's going to go sailing just over the top bar of the net and out. And so Concorde Fire will dodge that bullet there. They still lead this match 3-1. Maurer with the goal kick. Sails high into the air towards midfield. Sparta defense right there. They control the ball. Right at midfield, moving from right to left. Now we're here on the near side, off to number 16. Josh Questright. His pass will find its way out of bounds. And Utley to throw it in. Over to Zimmerman. His header goes out of bounds, and Sparta will have the ball here. Brandon Oots. Now it's centered. The ball gets away from Marco Angelo. And Concorde will take it back towards the net, and it's stolen back the other way again. Richens. Sparta again with the offensive pressure here on this end of the field. They've done a pretty good job of that so far here in the first half. They have 1 goal to show for it. They've had a couple near misses. But they trail by 2 goals here against this Concorde Fire team. Very strong left-footed kick by Maurer, the goalkeeper for Concorde. But again, Sparta is able to stop the ball, control it. Now streaking down the far side was Travis Richens. He'll have the ball taken away. Now it's Concorde coming back across midfield. Now here's the pass. It's going to be a foot race over to the far corner. It's going to roll out of bounds. Wesley Wagstaff for Sparta was there, as well as number 12, Justin West, for Concorde. And neither of them could get to the ball before it goes out. And it was last touched by Sparta, so it was thrown in by Concorde on the far side. Sparta defense again. Travis Richens takes the ball away. Now upfield, having to stop. Come back, Marco Angelo has the ball taken away. Now it's centered. Change of direction by Concorde. They're still in the backfield here. Defense for Sparta on top of things here, not allowing Concorde to penetrate as easily as they did earlier here in the first half.
Go, Justin!
And if they can keep this score at 3-1 going into halftime, they would have a shot to make it very interesting here in the second half if their defense continues to play this way.
Let's go, D!
Spencer Rose has the ball taken. Now he recovers. And way to get back to the ball on defense. The ball goes out and it's blue. It belongs to Sparta. And the throw will go right off the leg of Travis Richens and out. So Concorde throw it in. The pace of the game has slowed here last few minutes. Marco Angelo tries to break free of the pack. And right before that ball goes out of bounds, last touch by number 7, Michael Moreno. Juan Carlos throws it in. Angelo, now he'll look upfield. Nice upfield pass right in the middle. Coming out, the goalkeeper, very lucky, because if that ball would have gotten away, Sparta had some numbers there. Moreno was there. Now in the middle of the field, moving up, Kevin Flynn. Richens has it again on the far side. Now breaking away from just about everybody else. Michael Moreno. Now he'll center the ball. Flynn was there. Malmquist trying to get possession of the ball. Sparta will slow it up. They'll bring it back out. Now they'll try to set something up. Just as they move towards the middle of the field, the ball just a little bit too fast and not able to control the ball. There was number 4, Spencer Rose. Now he gets back. Quick whistle. Now Concorde moves the ball in and out. Go to the far side. Nobody there. And Sparta again now on offense. Spencer Rose over on the far side. Richens came to the ball, goes over his head. Sparta still with possession. Malmquist was there. Spencer Rose in a foot race over on the far side, trying to get around number 12, Justin West. West is able to get there, but he has to bring the ball back. Goes across midfield. Utley upfield. Now Utley right in the middle of the field. Passes it over to the far side. Nandi now tries it around the defender. Richens can't do it. Ball comes out. Crossfield pass. Now back. Again, the Sparta defense.
Nice control, Fire, nice control.
Sparta takes it away momentarily. Can't move upfield with it. Concorde gets back. And now over to the far side. Concorde can't get any closer than they've been here, as they do have a 3-1 lead. And you know they like to get on the board a few more times before the end of this half. Now breaking free of the pack. West heads towards the net. Nowhere to go. It goes out of bounds. And Sparta's defense again comes up with a big stop. So Justin West for Concorde had broken free of the pack and took an angle right towards the net. And just as he moved and turned in, the ball was taken away. Marco Angelo passes it over to the far side. Upfield now. Michael Moreno. Ball skip away, but bounces deeper towards the net. Now it comes back out. Angelo. And now it's Concorde making their way towards the net, looking on. Aaron Rokic, goalkeeper. He's allowed a few goals here in the first half, but he stopped quite a few as well. The 3 goals, Concorde scored again. Very quick strikes. The tail end of long crossfield passes. Just able to sneak them in. Sparta now being very stingy. It's their defense plugging up all the holes and the lanes, not allowing Concorde just free access to their side of the field. They're making them work to get where they have been. And now right upfield, Nandi up to Utley. And a warning now going to Utley. He's got a kick there to the shin. Sparta now will drop back and try to move the ball upfield. Very strong kick. Malmquist takes a header. And now it comes back. Concorde has it, taken away. Nice defensive play by Sparta. And this time the ball will move out of bounds here on the near side. And it's Jordan Utley. Very strong throw-in. And now moving his way towards the net was West, and he'll push the Sparta defender into the back. And Sparta's defense again holds Concorde at bay. Late here in the first half, 3-1, Concorde leads. And they'll control the ball over on the far side. Travis Richens tried to get there for Sparta as they take the ball away. Now is a scramble for possession in the middle of the field. Marco Angelo. Malmquist hanging out, looking for the ball. Nice pass upfield, it's a little high. And again, both teams scrambling to control it. Last few minutes have been just 1 or 2 touches and goes back the other way for the other team. Nobody really controlling the ball for any long length of time up and down. Malmquist trying to get through, but he has 3 defenders around him, and Concorde able to take it away. But it's still back deep in territory. Angelo now up the middle of the field. Moves his way towards that far corner. He'll try to take an angle. His shot will be high and just wide of the net. So the action starts up after that long shot that went out of bounds past the net. Maurer with the goal kick comes out. And now out of bounds. Deep into Sparta territory. Concorde with the ball. But they've been down here the last few minutes and haven't been able to get a shot on the net. Sparta defense again takes the ball away. Now moving upfield here on the near side. It goes out of bounds. Now Ortiz there for Sparta. Now up into the middle field, across field now. Concorde with the ball. Comes back. Now Concorde moves into the middle of the field again. Up to number 15, Nandi over here to the near side, off to number 21, Colton Aubrey. Back and forth across the field. Concorde has to go as they can't penetrate any deeper. Sparta's defense again suffocating the offense of Concorde right now. They don't want to allow another goal. Ball cleared away momentarily. Concorde brings it back. Again, they work the far side. Spencer Rose with a nice takeaway. Now he'll move upfield. Passes it up to Angelo. This pass just a little bit long. He had Monquist streaking towards the net, but Maurer, the goalkeeper, comes out, is able to save it, clears it away, and it goes out. Trying to move his way towards the net, Justin West, but the ball goes out of bounds. Westright on the throw-in. Now back. Concorde again moving the ball over on the far side. Another crossfield pass. Jordan Utley tried to get there, can't make it. Goes out of bounds. Sparta with the ball, but on the throw-in here from the near side, it gets away from Marco Angelo, but Sparta able to recover. Richens over on the far side. Tries to get around the defender, number 2, Derek Kempf. Sparta will bring it out. Crossfield pass, centered. Nice header, goes high into the air. And just up above the top bar. Great try by Niall Ortiz. Beautiful crossfield pass was there. Now we've got an injured player for Concorde. Utley, but he'll get up. Jordan Utley was down for a second, but he got right up. So the corner kick now for Sparta. Here it comes. Centered, high into the air, off of Jordan Utley. And now rolls over to the far side, and again, Sparta will have the ball. Oh, that header by Niall Ortiz nearly goes in. It goes off the hand of the goalkeeper, Maurer, across the top bar and out. And Maurer will come out now, snag the ball and make the save. There's a whistle, and that will be the end of this first half as we go into halftime. It says Concorde Fire 3 and Sparta Premier 1. Sparta really playing their defense, buckles down here towards the end of the half, and we'll see how they come out in the second half. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Be right back. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Just underway here with the second half of this match between Sparta Premier and the Concorde Fire. Sparta again in the blue uniforms. Concorde now moving from right to left on your screen. Concorde with the 3-1 lead. But Sparta coming ever so close to that second goal towards the end of the first half. The header by Niall Ortiz being deflected by Maurer, the goalkeeper for Concorde, and over the net. They just weren't able to put it through, although Sparta was putting a lot of offensive pressure on that defensive Concorde right at the end of that first half. And we'll see if they can come out of the second half, continue with their defense, keep this Concorde team to 3 goals, and peck away at that lead. And they do. They'll bring it up. Richens, who has the 1 goal for Sparta, tried to head towards the net. The ball taken away. And now it's Concorde West. Zimmerman now breaks free over on the far side in the corner. His shot just a little long. Goal kick. So Aaron Rokeach looks upfield, tries to find an opening. Goes right to Concorde. Now Zimmerman with the ball is back to the net. Tries to make a turn, changes direction once. Marco Angelo. Kick goes high as he clears it away, but Concorde able to bring it back right at midfield. Now moving up the middle of the field, number 15, there again, Juan Carlos Nandi. Still with the ball as he works his way back over to Utley. Utley now on the far side here as we change directions here in the half. Coming out, Rokic makes a sliding stop. Dangerous move, but he gets away with it. Sparta's defense takes it away. Richens. And his upfield pass will go out of bounds. Looked for Niall Ortiz, but it went out. Nandi looks upfield, tried to get it to Zimmerman, just a little bit long, and now stepping into the way. Defense for Sparta, number 19, Adam Bulo. And again, just as the first half went, defense for Sparta. Keeping tabs here on Concorde. Nandi moves over to the far side. Passes it off to number 16. Jonathan Collier. Zimmerman now in the middle of the field. He'll take a shot towards it, and it's going to be high in the air and over the crossbar. And we'll have a goal kick coming up. Rokic looks upfield. Goal kick will go right up the middle of the field towards a big traffic jam of blue and white jerseys. Now coming back, Collier tries to go upfield. Had number 19, his teammate Matt Genovese there, but goes out of bounds. Now Marco Angelo throws it in. Maloof goes up for the header.
Let's take it, guys.
And a whistle, and so right there with the free kick will be Sparta. And it will probably be Marco Angelo to take it as we see him moving upfield. Yes, it is. And if he can cut this lead to 3-2, Maurer back there in front of the net. Two defenders. Nandi is there. Now he'll go towards the middle. Malouf's header is high into the air and just a little bit too hard. Great idea. They were positioned perfectly to take the kick. The header just a little bit too strong. And so Concorde will come away with a stop there. And goal kick now. They keep it on the ground, crossfield to Utley. Jordan Utley with a very strong leg. Tries to get it over to Justin West. Again, the Sparta defense is there up the middle of the field. Marco Angelo now holds the ball up, changes directions. Now a nice crossfield pass over here to the near side. Just a little bit too much on it. And Niall Ortiz couldn't get there. And now Jordan Utley over on the far side. Looks up. West tries to get around a couple defenders, but Sparta able to take it away. Nandi now. Tries to angle it towards the net, and just a little bit long.
Keep it up.
Rokic with another goal kick here in the second half. Trying to break free of the pack was Jason Dam. The ball just a little bit too fast for him. And now Zimmerman for Concorde. Tries to get away, but it's taken. Marco Angelo now moves his way upfield. Gets around 4 or 5 white jerseys. Now the ball will come back. Genovese tries to get there. Sparta still with the ball. Rose upfield. Richens has the ball taken away by 3 defenders. And now right at midfield, it's Sparta controlling the ball, sending it back. Now up the middle of the field. Richens trying to get in deep. He has Maloof there with him as well. Collier looks upfield. Genovese tries to run it down, but Rose is there. Now Ortiz comes back to the ball. Zimmerman now will stop it, holds it up. Now into the middle of the field to Nandi. He'll have it taken away. Sparta's defense again. Quick whistle. Goes against Concorde. And Sparta will have the free kick quickly now. Over to Marco Angelo. Sparta slowing the ball down. Crossfield pass gets away from Nandi. So Sparta brings it up. Billy Harlow trying to do what he can with the ball. Gets around a couple of defenders. The ball goes out finally. So Harlow trying to make something happen here for his team. And as he takes a free kick, Sparta moves towards the net. High into the air. Rose is there. Maloof goes off of Maloof. Saved. Harlow again moves up. Now goes back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will hold the ball up. Over to Nandi now. Nandi streaks up the middle of the field. Too many blue jerseys are there. And Sparta takes it away on defense. Upfield pass too strong now. Goes into the hands of Maurer, the goalkeeper. Richens was there just in case Maurer couldn't handle the ball. And now there's a scramble on the far side. Dam trying to get around a couple of white jerseys. Now he's got some help. Sparta converges on the ball. Comes out. Collier now here on the near side. Passes it back to Riley Sumter. Sumter up to number 5. Juan Lopez. Harlow over to Maloof. Maloof passed it back. Dam trying to run it down. Now he'll move it into the backfield. Very dangerous. It's Justin West. Tried to get around the defender, number 14, Brandon Oots. Brandon a little shaken up there. And he's going to take the free kick. Here it comes. Very strong. High into the air. Maloof is there with the header. Richens now trying to get it underneath the ball. Still bouncing around. Nobody with possession. Now finally Concorde brings it down. Now it's number 7, Will Nixon. Collier. Now Collier now breaking free of the pack. Moves down the near side towards the back line. Now he'll take an angle towards the net. Now he'll stop, come back. Defense for Sparta is able to stop him. Clears the ball away. Nandi looks for an opening. Now passes it across field to Jordan Utley. Taken away. Now here comes Sparta. They got some numbers. Streaking now. You've got Richens. You've got Maloof. Now it's Maloof on the far side. He's going to be called for an offsides. Very close. The referee right on it. And so Concorde 3-1. Nobody has scored a goal here in the second half. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're at the 25th annual President's Day Cup tournament in Phoenix, Arizona. And both of these teams traveling quite a distance. We've got Sparta Premier coming from Sandy, Utah, and the Concorde Fire all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. So Rokeach will defer the ball on the goal kick to number 14, Brandon Oots. Brandon will take a running shot at this ball. His kick high into the air across midfield. Maloof is there now, running towards the ball. He's got it. Tries to get around Collier. Collier takes it away. And now upfield. Zimmerman is there, as well as West. Justin West moves into the middle of the field. Now we'll see which way he goes. He still has possession of the ball. It goes out here on the near side. And it belongs to... We have one indication that say it's Sparta's ball. And it is Concorde who will throw it in over here on the near side towards the corner. Nandi now moves into the middle of the field. Over to Utley. Collision. Maloof heads the ball. Nixon.
Good job, Will. Way to end your team's attack.
Come on, Riley.
So Riley Sumter, that ball will go deep down the far side, or the near side here. And Rokeach will save it, clears it away. Dam over on the far side. Marco Angelo now turns, heads up field. Now he's right at midfield. Passes the ball back. Michael Moreno now moves into the middle of the field. Pass too strong. Goes right to Maurer. And he'll now have the kick. Waiting for the ball to come down, each team. Now we'll see who comes down with possession. Dam over on the far side. Sumter stops the ball up to Utley. Over to Nandi now. He'll head upfield. Blocked by Marco Angelo. Now it comes crossfield to Collier. Collier now looks upfield, but he'll stop, send it back over to Lopez. And Marco Angelo right at midfield. And his kick will go out. It belongs to Concorde Fire. Collier. Inbounds over to Lopez. Lopez tries to center the ball. Nandi has it taken away by Ortiz. Niall Ortiz right at the middle of the field. He's all over the place, putting on some pressure. Colton Aubrey, though, able to come down with possession and control. And again, it goes out. Belongs to this Concorde team. Riley Sumter runs the ball down. Jonathan Collier throws it in, back to Sumter, over to Lopez. Lopez now moves upfield, right up the middle. Pass over to the far side. Utley across midfield. This pass is going to be deflected by number 14, Brandon Oots. Ball moves over towards the near side again. Riley Sumter now in the middle of the field. Tries to get away from Niall Ortiz. Back. This Concorde team now showing some excellent ball movement and passing skills. Number 21 over on the far side, Colton Aubrey. Goes across the field. Brandon Oots again. Been very busy on that side. Ball will go out as Jordan Utley will bring it in. Derek Kempf back into the game for Concorde. Maloof looks on there as Jordan Utley trying to pass the ball in, gets it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman has it taken away, and it's Sparta comes back up. Marco Angelo. Ball taken away by Utley. Now it's Nandi with it as he'll turn around, head towards the net, across midfield. Now he'll hold it up. Crossfield pass to Collier. Jonathan stops the ball. Up to Zimmerman now. Zimmerman with a pass over to Kempf here on the near side. Kempf will stop, hold it up. Now Ortiz supplying the defense there. Back to Zimmerman. His shot will sail well over the bar and out across the back line. Yet another goal kick here for Aaron Rokeach, the goalkeeper. Aaron has not allowed a goal here in the second half. And the score remains the same as it was in the first, 3-1, Concorde. Now moving over to the corner. Maloof is pushing, the back goes out. Quickly, he wants his team to come towards the ball. He sees an opening. His throw in, headed over to the far side. Sparta still with the ball. Now the ball will move across the back line, trying to get there in time.
Hey guys, keep it down there.
Max Momquist trying to get there with the ball just a little bit too fast.
Get a goal.
And it's still 3-1. High in the air, right at midfield. Both teams scrambling. Now it's Nandi with the ball. Upfield.
Get a goal, D.
Now for Sparta, number 3, getting back on defense, Wesley Wagstaff. Held up. Oots now, turns around, tries to get around Nandi, the defender. Centers it. Marco Angelo. Rose now here on the near side. Momquist streaking down. He's got it. He's isolated now. Sumter moving over. It goes out. And we should have a corner kick coming up now for Sparta. Momquist had that played perfectly, but out of nowhere came Raleigh Sumter to provide the defense and perhaps save a goal. Marco Angelo with the kick. Here it comes into the middle. Sparta with the ball. Oots' shot is blocked. Now he'll run this one down again. Looks for some help. Stops the ball upfield to Rose. And now it's Concorde taken away. Momquist now out of nowhere has the ball here on the near side. He'll stop it. Now upfield. Trying to maneuver his way around a couple of defenders. Now number 18, Billy Harlow. Ball moves into the corner, goes out, and it belongs to Sparta here in the corner. Marco Angelo will take the corner. No, it's not a corner kick, just an inbound. High into the air, coming out of nowhere, Rose just couldn't get it to go the way he wanted. It goes out of bounds across the back line. Spencer Rose was where he wanted it. And this Sparta team doing everything they can to cut into this lead. They trail 3-1. Very close to making it 3-2 on that last exchange. Rose will stop that kick. Comes back the other way. Maloof now looking for some help. Momquist is there. Now it's Harlow and Momquist for Sparta. Upfield it's cleared. Zimmerman now right at midfield. His pass is a little long. Goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Rokic. Low liner kick. Zimmerman with the ball over on the far side.
Go.
Now Concorde moves into the middle of the field. Nice takeaway, nice defensive play by Sparta's defense there. And now they'll come back the other way. Marco Angelo across midfield, tries to isolate one-on-one. Riley Sumter is able to take the ball away on defense for Concorde. Nice play. And as the ball moves over to the far side, Concorde again in control. Nandi tries to get around a defender. Michael Moreno on the far side. Now it's centered. Cleared away by Rose. Good play, keeping the ball out of the net area. Now it's Collier looking for an angle. His shot will hit the bar, come back out scrambling, and it goes just across the line, and they're going to say it's a goal. No indication yet. And they're not showing a goal there. It hit the bar. So the score remains 3-1. Concorde came very close to a goal on that last exchange. We were waiting for an indication by the referee, and it finally came down, very subtle as it was. And the play just continues. 3-1.
Talk out there.
Momquist now here on the near side. Centers it. Moreno tries to get it up to Maloof. Too many white jerseys there. Jordan Utley clears it away. Sumter with a very strong kick. Heads towards the net. Defense for Sparta will clear it away. And it'll go out of bounds here on the near side. Nandi takes it. Now he'll work his way up towards the net. His shot is going to be stopped. A great play by the goalkeeper, Aaron Rokeach. Nice stop. As he dove to his left and was able to catch that ball. And that ball had some movement on it off the foot of Nandi. And as we come back the other way, the ball goes out. It belongs to Sparta. Oots will throw it in. Sparta could use a score here, cut the lead from 3-1 to 3-2. Maloof's header just saved by the goalkeeper Maurer, as that ball definitely would have crossed the line. And for the third time here in the second half, Sparta has come so close to putting the ball to the net, and they've been turned away each time. Nandi here on the near side, gets away from the defender Harlow. Now it's Maloof with the ball for Sparta. Back to Harlow, over to Momquist. Now across midfield. And an offsides goes against Maloof. Sumter with the free kick. Across midfield, into some traffic, high into the air. Now we'll see who comes down with it. Marco Angelo was there. The ball gets away. Nandi. Crossfield pass back to Jordan Utley, and it goes out of bounds. And Sparta will have the ball. Thrown in over on the far side. Sumter is there. It's being run down by Maloof. And finally gets it back into the goalkeeper. Maloof slides, try to stop the ball. He's doing everything he can to force a mistake by this Concorde team. Concorde. Jordan Utley now looks upfield. Very strong kick. Lopez is there. Still running the ball down as it moves over here towards the near side. Momquist in a foot race. It goes out of bounds. They say it belongs to Concorde. Zimmerman has it. Over to Nandi. Heads upfield towards the net. Now he'll take an angle to the left. As he moves into the corner, we had a whistle. Very quiet whistle. And now quickly Sparta brings the ball up right at midfield. Spencer Rose. Maurer, the goalkeeper. Little drop kick. Right at midfield it goes. Battling for the ball. Josh Questright. Zimmerman has it. Off to number 21, Colton Aubrey. Taken away, Marco Angelo. Upfield to Maloof. Maloof gets away from one defender. Sumter was there, stops his momentum, the ball goes out. Just couldn't save it. Thrown in Nandi. Brings it across midfield. Passes it up, taken away by Oots. Over to Marco Angelo. Marco trying to get around a couple defenders. He's surrounded by 3 white jerseys. Passes it back. And that was a nice play there by number 2, Derek Kemp for Concorde, keeping the ball in control on his pass. Now Lopez streaks towards the net. His shot is high into the air and just past the net. And a good Samaritan back there. Gets the ball into play quickly. And Aaron Rokeach with yet another goal kick here in the second half. 3-1, Concorde with the lead. Nobody has scored here in the second half. Concorde came very close. We thought they might have had a score. There was no indication as the ball was bouncing right in front of that line. But it was a no goal. Kind of a no call as well. And now Marco Angelo turns his back, heads upfield. He's got Malouf. Malouf's all alone. He's got one man to beat. Coming out of nowhere, though, Jordan Nutley trying to provide the defense. And we're going to have a penalty kick now. And Jordan Utley is going to be called for that. He was all over Damian Malouf. They both hit the ground. A referee comes streaking in from midfield, making the call. And so we will have the penalty kick here. Goalkeeper Maurer for Concorde with the ball, walking around by the net. Collecting himself, doesn't agree with the call. Still shaking his head. And it's Marco Angelo. Will take the shot. 3-1. He can cut this lead from 2-1. With the score here. Sizes it up. Here's the kick, and it'll find the back of the net. Going to his right to try to make the stop was the goalkeeper Maurer. And now temper is starting to come out of hand here between these two teams. A yellow card has been issued. And that goes against Marco Angelo, who just scored that penalty kick, showing his frustration. But the score is now 3-2. Concorde holding on to the lead. As all the hard work this Sparta team has put in here in the second half finally comes to fruition with a score there. And now anything can happen. It's a 1-goal game. Now they go upfield, number 2. Derek Kemp has the ball taken away. Sparta's defense comes through yet again. Momquist right at midfield. Stops, holds the ball up, looks upfield. Defense for Concorde, though, buckles down. Another yellow card. The referee is now not letting this game get out of hand, as they've noticed temper starting to flare. And that goes against Malouf, so Concorde will have it. They have the 1-goal lead. Very late here in the second half. Lopez kick high into the air. We'll see who comes down with it. Scramble for control. Nandi is there. Sparta's defense comes out. Momquist with the ball. Right here on the near side. Upfield he goes. Collier up to Zimmerman. As Zimmerman turns towards the net, he loses the ball, but Nandi was there. And it's cleared away by the Sparta defense yet again. Now right at midfield. Richens is there. Malouf trying to get to this ball. Now across the far side, trying to get to the ball before it goes out of bounds. Jordan Utley can't do it. Quickly, Sparta will throw it in. Malouf over to Richens. Travis Richens has a goal here today in the first half. He had the first score of the game for either team. Substitutions coming in for Concorde. So we hold up play. And over in the corner, it'll be thrown in. Jordan Utley has it on the ground. Kick goes upfield. Stopped by Sparta. And this Sparta Premier team has some fight left. They only trail by a goal late here in the second half. Spencer Rose right into the middle of the field. He still moves the ball. Taken away. Still with the ball. Now going to the far side. Marcoangelo just didn't have the angle. We're going to whistle. Was out of bounds. Crossed the back line. Maurer. Look upfield. Puts it onto the ground. And now he'll kick the ball upfield. He'll just try to clear it away from the net. High into the air. Scrambles for the ball. Nandi. Over to the far side. Now back and forth. Cleared away. Derek Kemp was in deep. Hitting the ground. Maloof. Whistle goes against Concorde. Quickly Sparta wants to get the ball going. The time is running down. Marcoangelo with control of the ball, now moves to the middle of the field. Now over to the far side. The defense for Concorde, though, now becoming very tough to get around. Spencer Rose breaking free, coming out as a goalkeeper. The ball scrambled in front of the net. He'll recover and catch the ball. So Maurer, the goalkeeper for Concorde, able to save that one. Spencer Rose was definitely heading towards the net. And out of bounds on the far side. Substitutions now for Concorde. Now they're in. Here it comes.
Let's go, Fire!
Ball comes in. Zimmerman has it on the far side into the corner. And now he has it taken away by Wesley Wagstaff, number 3. Goes out of bounds off of Concorde. So Wagstaff's play pays off over there on the far side. Off to Travis Richens, though. Jordan Utley takes it away. Now up the middle of the field. Marcoangelo will hit the ground. No call. Nandi moves into the middle. Now he tries to take an angle. Too many blue jerseys. He'll change directions. Passes it over to the far side. Now they'll move in. The ball's right in front of the net. Cleared away by Sparta. Nice play on defense. Saves a goal. Richens runs it down. Can't get there in time. And now it's high into the air. It'll come down. There's a scramble for it. Sparta. Malmquist over here on the near side. Passes it upfield. Maloof is there. Gets away from one defender. Now he's isolated on another. Collier comes back to help on defense. Now Sumter up to Lopez. Malmquist is there. Goes out. Belongs to Concorde. Towards midfield. Now it goes up Richens. Now Marcoangelo quickly. Can't get around 1-2 defenders. Richens comes back to help. Concorde takes it away, brings it up across midfield. West has the ball go out of bounds off his leg on the far side. Quickly now. Sparta brings it in. Oots. Quick whistle. 3-2, Concorde leads Sparta here late in the second half. And the clock is running. Lopez. Kick high into the air towards the net. Headed out and cleared by Sparta's defense. Taking it away now. Sparta will move upfield to Maloof. Maloof now gets around one defender. A second. Runs into some trouble. Whistle there. Maloof goes down as he grabs his leg. There's a rough collision there. And Sparta will have the ball. And they're going to give a little bit of time here. Damian Maloof still shaken up. Now he's up, running it off, seems to be okay. And Sparta will have can't have too many more opportunities with the time situation here in the second half. So they have to make the most of this one. It goes high into the air towards the net. Now moves over here towards the corner. Running it down Malmquist. Saves it from going out. The back line. And it goes out. And what's the call? The ball will belong to Sparta. It'll be a corner kick late here in the game. Marco Angelo will take it. Both teams now in front of the net. Concorde with some confusion now. Setting their defense. Here comes the kick. Liner. It goes across the middle of the field towards the far side. Nandi will have it for Concorde. Now he moves upfield. It's cleared away. That's not the shot Sparta wanted on that corner kick. They didn't get a shot on net. Nandi again moves upfield. Brandon Oots is there. Holds the ball up. Now moves the other way. Out of bounds. Running it down. Sparta with the throw-in. Maloof is there on the far side. Travis Richens, but the defense for Concorde clears it away from both of them. West moves in deep over in the corner. It goes out. It belongs to Concorde. That was off at number 3. Wagstaff. Towards the net. It's going to be saved. Rokeach. He'll clear it out. Throw goes to Marco Angelo. Now he fights for the ball with Collier. Gets it through him. Zimmerman is there. It goes out. And that's the end of the game right there. What a game this was. The final score, Concorde 3, Sparta 2. Sparta jumped out to a quick 1-0 lead. Then Concorde scored 3 unanswered goals to make it 3-1 going into halftime. They came out, played a very close second half, and on a penalty kick, Marco Angelo was able to score the lone goal of the second half to make it a 3-2 game. But in the end, it was Concorde who just held on to win this match by a goal. Final score, Concorde 3, Sparta 2. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're at the 2004 President's Day Cup tournament here in Phoenix, Arizona. We hope you've enjoyed this game. Take care, and we'll see you again next time. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and we're back with the post-game interviews here with the Sparta Premier out of Utah. They come all the way to Phoenix for the President's Day Cup tournament. And to my right, we have
Mackenzie Stott, number 13. I play anywhere in the back.
Spencer Rose, number 4, and I play right back and right mid.
Travis Richens, number 12, play on the wing and up top.
All right, so what do you think of Phoenix so far? You guys played a really good game this morning. How many more games do you have today?
One more, don't we? Yeah, we have one more game. We played all right. We could have beat them.
Yeah. Well, they were a very good team. I think ranked like 4th nationally or something like that.
Yeah.
And you guys played with them all the way to the end.
Yeah. We had our chances. We just didn't put them away.
Yeah. All right, Spencer, you were there quite a bit here in the middle of things. What did they do that kind of surprised you?
They were really good at moving the ball, dribbling one-on-one, and we just had a hard time with that, and they got a few shots off, and we weren't ready for it, so they beat us on that.
You guys came back. They had 3 unanswered goals. You came back, scored another one, cut the lead down. Did you feel that if you had a little more time, you might have scored another goal on them?
Well, there was some times I thought I was going to get a goal, but just didn't happen, but we'll get them next time.
Yeah, it's true. Travis, you scored the first goal of the game, put your team on top 1-0. What happened on that play?
Oh, corner came in and their defender let me go up for it non-challenge, so I was the only one there.
When the score was 3-1, did you kind of had a feeling that your team was going to stick with these guys, or did you think, oh, here we go?
Well, the truth, I thought we were going to let them go a little bit and let them run up the score, but then they backed off, and then we got back in it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, one thing I noticed while I was calling the game is that your defense really didn't allow them to do what they wanted to do. If you look at the 3 goals that they scored, they were right on the tail end of some crossfield passes. I mean, they were perfectly placed. Otherwise, they couldn't get around your defenses.
Well, our defense was trained to cut off the switches, and so we tracked them down and wouldn't let them get by us.
Do you have any fun things planned here in Phoenix for the weekend?
Sleep, eat, play soccer.
That's it? No touristy stuff?
Nope.
That's it. All right. Well, good. It's a little warmer here than back home. Even though it's only like 61, I think, right now.
That's more than 3 times what we're used to.
All right. Well, it was a good game, guys. I hope to see you again, and congrats on playing a good one. All right.
Thank you.
And we're back with the Sparta Premier out of Utah. And to my right, we have
Marco Angelo. I play center mid and number 10.
Mike Marino, I play forward, number 7.
Damian Malouf, number 2 and up top.
All right. Seemed like during this game you tried to get out and break away, maybe isolate one-on-one with one of their defenders. Was that a little tough for you today?
Sometimes I was trying to suck them in and then look up and maybe flick it onto the other side. Sometimes it got caught between my legs a little, but it was all right.
Yeah, they're a pretty quick team, though, right?
They're pretty quick.
How would they compare to some of the teams you play back home?
They're better than the teams we play back home.
Really?
Yeah,
You like this weather out here today?
I love it.
It's probably hot for you guys.
Yeah, it's great. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
it is. It's not. I got a jacket, so you can tell I'm not from a cold state. You know.
Yeah.
Now moving over. What about you? What were your thoughts on the game? Is there anything that you guys thought you might have been able to do to push through?
I think that if we move the ball a little more in the defense and then find those holes to run on from the forwards and then just the forwards finish, I think we would have had that game.
Well, I think your defense really confused their team quite a bit all day.
We did really good. We just needed to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, that was wrong. Well, we couldn't finish today.
Now, I know the play really got physical, especially in the second half. You took a lot of spills there. Do you think the officials were on top of things, or did they let it go?
I think they let a little bit go, but they're most likely on everything. It's just a tough game.
Now, we watched also, you were having a better time towards the end of the game, kind of breaking away and trying to get towards the net. Was it a case of figuring out who was defending you, or do you think that your defense was just wearing them down as the course of the game went on?
I don't know. I think it's most likely both, because it's kind of hard to figure out who's defending you, because every time you switch sides you have to find out who is and what their speed is, and just by wearing them down by defense is the way to go.
Right. Now, so do you have anything fun planned besides soccer here in Phoenix?
Just going sightseeing.
So you're going to do some sightseeing? Do you know what you're going to do yet?
No, just playing soccer and sightseeing, that's about it.
Good. A lot of stuff here. All right, guys, well, congratulations on a really good game. I think you're going to do pretty well here this weekend, all right?
Thank you.
And to my right, 3 more players with the Sparta Premier out of Utah, and they are?
Niall Ortiz, number 8, outside midfield.
Aaron O'Keefe, number 1, hopefully still number 1.
And you're a goalkeeper.
Yeah, goalkeeper. Adam Below, number 19, play defense.
You had quite a bit of action there in the second half. Do you think the guys that you were on, that you were defending or playing against, were getting worn down by your defenses throughout the game?
Maybe, because we were coming in stronger. We weren't being such afraid of them anymore. We were more confident with ourselves, so...
Oh, I think the longer you guys played and were within a goal or 2 of them, the more confidence that you had.
Yeah. We were really confident, especially when we got the first goal of the game. We came out and got one quick, and then they came and got 3 more, and then we just stuck in and got another one and stayed strong and almost got more.
Yeah. Now, moving over, I thought throughout the whole game you did a pretty good job defending the net. The 3 goals that they scored were, they were pretty tough. And they came right off the end of some crossfield passes, and it was almost like perfectly placed. I don't know, if anything had gone wrong, I don't think they would have scored. You had some good saves. Were they probably one of the quickest teams you've ever defended against?
They had some good crosses, I thought. They got their head in the ball. Pretty good. They had a lot of experience because they've been playing, I guess. But besides that, I think we've played better as a team, and we've played better teams. We should have beat them.
Really? So you think you really should have had them?
Yeah.
You think if you maybe had 5 more minutes in this game, you guys might have tied it up?
Never know.
I think I say yeah, because it looked like you guys had the pressure going and were really breaking down the defense toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what about in practice? Do you yell out a lot of signals to your teammates on defense, especially to have them come and help you out? Are you directing any traffic out there? Or are you pretty much relying on them to do what they're supposed to?
I guide a little bit because I can see most of the field, but besides that, it's they should know what to do, basically. I'm there to help.
To help out. Now, what about you, the guy you were on today? How was that game going?
They play possession real well. We had a hard time sticking with them first half, but we got used to it second half.
Well, I would even go further than that. It looked like you guys didn't even get used to him in the second half, but you actually outplayed them, I think.
Yeah, we did, but we had our chances and we didn't convert on them.
All right, well, good luck in the rest of the tournament. What do you have anything planned here in Phoenix? You want to do anything special while you're here?
Win
the tournament? Any sightseeing or anything like that? It's all secondary.
No. Women?
Yeah, women. No snow. It's a little warm here for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys. Well, good luck. Congratulations. We'll see you again, all right?
All right, thank you.
The Sparta team out of Utah. 3 of the players are to my right, and they are?
Brandon Oots, number 14, midfielder.
Billy Harlow, number 18, center mid.
Max Malmquist, number 1, midfield and forward.
The 3 of you guys really had a good hand in what happened in the second half of this game. What did your coach say at halftime as far as playing with this team?
We need to keep the ball under control, keep it on the ground and at our feet. Keep control of it and make sure they have the ball as little as possible.
You think you beat them to the ball in the second half?
It was kind of even. They were a little bigger than us, so they had kind of a small advantage on us.
The play in the middle of the field, where you were most of the second half, was getting physical. Was there any animosity going on between the two teams, or what was going on in there?
Couple players were going at it, just like back talking, and refs had to stop them. Yeah, just going at it.
What about the guy you had? I mean, you looked like you were moving the ball pretty well up and down the field.
Yeah, could have probably done a lot better, but I don't know. Guy was pretty good.
They were pretty good. Were they doing anything to kind of disrupt you, that maybe you weren't getting your passes the way you wanted them or anything like that?
Not really.
Well, no, I mean, I think you guys outplayed him in the second half, actually.
Yeah.
3-2 is a heck of a score. You know, it was a good game all the way around, pretty much.
Yep.
Again, over on the near side where we were, you were working the sideline pretty much the whole second half. You seemed to be pretty quick to the ball a couple of times in the corner. Do you think that if you would have had another opportunity maybe for a corner kick or two that you would have broken out on top of this game?
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job, and I just hustled and worked hard, and I think we should have finished our chances more, but if we got a few more, maybe we would have scored.
Did you notice it didn't look like you guys were disrupting everything they tried to do?
Yeah, we just tried to hustle and win 50-50 balls, and I think we just played harder than they did in the second half, and it showed.
Well, it's a great venue out here in Phoenix. You guys probably can't complain about the weather at all.
Nope.
Like that. So you get a little rest time before your next game, or do you go right at it again?
We got a couple hours.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck in that game. I think you guys are going to do pretty well here from what I can see.
Thanks.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ken Gonzalez back with 4 more players from this team out of Utah. They had a heck of a game here, and to talk about it, we've got
Wesley Wagstaff, number 3. I'm a sweeper.
Jason Dom, number 5. I'm a left half back and left full back.
Kevin Flynn, number 6. I'm a midfielder.
Josh Questright, I'm 16, and I play at the left side.
All right, talk about this game. It's 3-2, final score. You guys did pretty well. You think if you had a few more minutes, you might have come out on top?
Yeah, I think we would have. We could have put a couple chances away, but if we had a couple more minutes, we would have put a couple away. We would have came out on top.
You guys were, I guess, wearing them down, I guess is the term.
I think so, too. We did pretty good.
You guys jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Then they scored 3 unanswered goals. You won into halftime. What did your coach tell you to try to rebound you guys?
Just keep playing, play quick, play to people's feet, going hard.
When you're back at home and you're playing in your leagues, are you used to coming out on top? I mean, getting out quick and then having your defense hold the team, or do you play from behind?
We just go out as the game goes. Just go by what it happens.
What's your record in your league? Have you guys started?
Right now in Utah.
Oh, that's right. I'm just from California. They play year round.
Yeah.
So what about this weather? Is it a little bit better than what's going on in Utah right now?
Yeah, it's a whole lot better. There's not 2 feet of snow, so
That's always a plus. I think the high is going to be 62 today.
yeah. The high would probably be about 20 in Utah, so if we're lucky.
So you guys seem to play pretty well against this team. Do you think you would have had them with a couple more minutes?
Yeah, I think so. In the second half, we came out a whole lot stronger, and with a couple more minutes, I think we would have come out on top.
What about you? What are your observations on that?
I think, yeah, just fewer minutes, we would come out on top.
You feel you shouldn't have allowed them to score 3 goals?
No, it's just stupid mistakes. Very stupid.
Well, your defense pretty much held them in check, and I think you did a really good job.
Yeah, I think.
Well, congratulations. Good luck on the rest of your games. I think you guys are going to do pretty well here in this tournament, and we hope to see you again, all right?
Thank you.
Thanks.
And we're here with the head coach of the Sparta team. And Liam, what do you have to say about this team's performance today?
Well, it showed a lot of heart, to come out against a team like that and go up 1 goal and then down by 3 to come back and show the way they did in the second half was really good for them. They showed a lot of heart.
All right, they did. Congratulations on playing really well with this team. We hope to see you again later.
Thank you very much.
Well, that'll do it here from Pinnacle High School, the 2004 President's Day Cup Tournament. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Sparta comes up a goal short as they fall to Concorde by a final score of 3-2. It was a hard-fought game. They really outplayed him in the second half, and I think they're going to do well throughout this tournament. Again, the final score 3-2. We'll hope to see you again next time.